New York Giants, 2 picks in the top 10. With their first selection, they went defense. With their second selection, offense. Evan Neal. There he is, the consensus All-American, the left tackle from Alabama. Not going to be any questions about can he hold up to competition. This is Alabama. This is the left tackle. This is a road grader. This is a guy that was highly productive. So let's bring in our guys and find out what's what. After 5 straight defensive players, 6 is a tackle, 7 now, another tackle. Evan Neal goes as the second tackle off the board. Where did you have him ranked?
He's my second offensive tackle, OT2 behind Ike Ekwonu. And this pick makes all the sense in the world with the Giants because what we talked about earlier today was this. They have Andrew Thomas, the former first-round pick, who started on the right side, moved to the left, had success. The Giants wanted to keep him there. Now, if you take Charles Cross here, Charles Cross is a left tackle all day long. So what do you do with Andrew Thomas? Don't have to worry about that. You got Evan Neal, played left tackle this season, played right tackle last season, played right guard this season. He can do everything. Pete loves the athleticism. It jumps off the tape there. Pete and I were talking about there were concerns, rumors that he was injured. I talked to a couple teams. Pete talked to some people. Not even injured, didn't even have the Indy recheck, so he's 100% fine. And producer Rob has never been as happy as I've heard him tonight talking about those Giants picks.
Yeah, so you get 2 tackles. Evan Neal on the right side, we're okay with that. This is a nice meld, and the Giants should be set for the next decade at tackle.
Set for the next decade. This is a great pick for the Giants. He's played the right side. He played guard. He can play anywhere. He's a big physical tackle, and I think he's the best tackle in this draft. I think he will be giving them a nice 1-2 combo. Remember, Andrew Thomas was hurt last year a little bit, missed time. The line has been a disaster. Now, the Giants got to get better in the middle of that line, but they have to get better across the board, and I think this gives them a guy. Remember, they drafted Matt Pert a couple years ago, thought he would be the right tackle. Hasn't worked out. Maybe they move him inside to guard, but they have to get better up front, and this will definitely do it. Love this pick. One of my favorite ones so far.
I think right now the Giants, they've done a phenomenal job.
Yeah.
With their 2 first-round selections.
I agree.
Getting Thibodeau and now getting Neal. I think when it comes to fundamentals and techniques, he's one of the best to do it in this draft. He has hot tape. He has experience against high-level talent, and he's a coachable player. He does things the right way. So me personally, looking at the Giants and looking at their needs, they have addressed their needs big time with their 2 first-round selections. So bravo to Brian Daboll and his staff.
What's the concern with Evan Neal, right? I mean, one thing we know is offensive tackles, pass rushers, they wash out a lot. I mean, they're not all, okay, we can already get it. They'll figure their way through the league. Some of them we look back and go, ooh, that didn't age well. What are the concerns with Evan Neal?
Well, I think some people think is he tough enough? Is he physical enough at the point of attack? I disagree with that. I think he's plenty tough enough, and I think he's going to be outstanding in pass protection. Remember, the right tackle used to be an afterthought a lot of the time. It was the second position. The way the game is played nowadays, the right tackle has become much more important because a lot of the pass rushers now go to that side. So I think this is a great pick by the Giants.
Let me ask, I was going to say this. Do you know who else wins from this pick? Kayvon Thibodeau. Because guess who he's going up against every day in practice now? Andrew Thomas, Evan Neal. And also, you talked about it, B-Mac, being the leader that Evan Neal is. And I asked him about this at the Combine. How important was Nick Saban to his development? And he said, look, man, Nick Saban said, you got to do a lot of things that people aren't going to like, but they're going to be the right things that makes you a better person. If that's what the locker room is like, and we have whatever the concerns are with Kayvon Thibodeau, this can only help.
Yeah, I mean, the only concern that I have for Neal, he played the left side the entire season a year ago. Now, potentially, he might have to move to the right side.
Yeah, he's going to the right side, but that's an easier move, Pete, than going right to left.
He's played there before.
Sometimes, I know, me just speaking from experience, I never played the offensive line position, but sometimes when you play certain positions and you get accustomed and gelled in to that spot, it's an adjusting period. But because he's played it before and he's been successful,
but let's go through the adjusting period. If I'm a Giants fan, I can now fantasize about 2 years down the road thinking it's possible we could have the best set of tackles in the game if we hit on these, and that would make our team and our franchise very, very different than the one that has been abysmal basically since the last time they won a Super Bowl. Evan Neal to the Big Apple.
Do you want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis, no yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.